They stopped by Chorus Key in Toronto to introduce the series, answer a few questions, meet the media, and talk about this series and what it's been like in their lives lately.
But having these people follow you around, and has it changed anything? Have you noticed anything different?
It really hasn't changed anything. And you know, coming into this, we might have been a tad apprehensive about how it would affect our training. Of course, being an Olympic year, we didn't want any negative distractions, but it's been a really positive experience, and we absolutely love the crew, and I think that's been a really important process in all of this. So we feel completely comfortable, and we wanted to be open and honest, and we wanted, you know, our genuine selves to show through in the series, and I think that we were able to do that effectively.
Okay. And it sounds, remember we talked about, it sounds like there could be different, people will see different side of you and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like that's happened in the first, I know you've had to work on your new programs and stuff. There has to be some, you know, angst and stuff that goes along with that, right?
Yeah, I think this is kind of the most accurate view of what our lives are like day to day than any other project we've done. I mean, people usually see us in competition, and but you know, you are going to see the ups and the downs. You're going to see the pressure. You're going to see us some days melt down under the pressure, and other days feel like we're on top of the world. And you know, I think you don't really see that when you just see us at the Olympic Games. So this is a little bit more of the process, which is a part of our careers and our lives that we love, and hopefully, you know, the Canadian public will agree.
Okay. Do you think there'll be more pressure on you this year or last year when you went into, you know, now that you're going through this Olympic year, than last year when you had to skate at home at the end of the year?
Well, it was good practice, definitely.
It was good practice, and I think almost disappointing as it was, coming second at the World Championships in London sets us up really nicely for this season. And you know, it's kind of nice to go in feeling a bit like the underdogs, although we're trying to defend our Olympic title. I think, you know, there are two sides of it. One, it's more pressure because we're defending, and two, we have the title, so we have nothing to prove, and we can really enjoy the experience. So, you know, depending on our mood, you know, we feel all range of emotions.
Okay. How much does that drive you?
Coming second last year, yeah. If you needed, I find Olympic year, it's not really too hard to get motivation, but being second last year, it's even that little extra boost, and the sting of not hearing our national anthem in our own country. It hurt, and it's still fresh in our minds, so we're looking to get back on top in Sochi. I think we'll make a couple little tweaks. The programs are always evolving, and they're gonna be, you know, they're gonna have minor little changes right up probably till February. But we're really happy with where the programs are at. We're happy with the feeling. We've got great feedback on just that the programs are the right vehicles to take us where we want to go. So at this point in the year, we feel like we're right on track, which is definitely ahead of where we were last year, and we knew that. We knew coming into this year we need to be on our game, and we don't have time to fall behind.
Okay, and the stories feel. Well, last year there was a bit of, you guys had to work through a process. It seems like a couple of years in a row you've had to work through the process. Does this feel more natural?
Yeah, I think these programs are really personally special to us. You know, we're invested in maybe a different way because, especially in our free dance, we're telling our story. So I think it's easy to connect. And, you know, I feel like they're Olympic-worthy programs, and not every program is. You know, you hear a piece of music, and if you can imagine yourself standing center ice at the Olympics performing that, I think that's really telling, and we're very picky when it comes to that. So I think we're really pleased with, you know, our programs as they are.
Okay, and have you shot in London and Ilderton yet? Like
yeah, we had a couple shots.
What was that? Did your brothers?
We did one with my family. I also did one with my buddies.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so
like a night out
interesting.
Kind of thing?
It wasn't really a night out. It was more like an afternoon out in the rural parts of southwestern Ontario. So it was fun. I think there's some fun shots there.
Are they as natural on camera as you are?
Natural. I don't know about that, which is funny though. Like the guys, my buddies that I thought would, you know, kind of step up and be jokesters, they were quiet, and some of the other ones who were maybe a little bit more quiet day to day stepped up and really enjoyed the limelight. It was funny.
Did you razz the guys that were supposed to be?
Yeah, there was some razz, and I think that's all they did all day. They razzed me. That's all I think they did. They were loving it. it still goes on.
Okay, and you went to London?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of been the great part about the series is they've followed us home with our family and friends and in our training and competitions with media in all areas of our lives. And I think that's a really neat way because you see us, a neat way to get to know us because you see us outside of, the rink.
And I think a great thing too for us is a lot of that life outside of skating happens in London, and that's our home. That's our true home, and some of our training happens in London too. So you get to see, our training with Maria Mountain, and plus our home life. Like we're true Londoners. So
yeah, you ready for this? Eh? Like this was in this year. This year you're ready. You're mature enough to do it. And
it really hasn't changed our training, and that was kind of at the forefront of our minds when we spoke with our coach and Bruce Craven, exercise scientist that we work with out of Saskatoon, and just talking to him about if we're ready for this, if it's going to be a distraction. It really hasn't been, and we knew exactly what to expect. We planned it accordingly, and it's worked out well for us. If anything, it's been a positive.
Okay. And school, you wanted to do school, right?
Yes, yeah.
Even in this season,
it was important to me. A lot of other skaters, most people we train with are not doing any school this year, and I think it would have been easy to put it on the back burner this season. But that's what I know. That's normal for me, and I think that balance of going to class and having a focus outside of the rink is really healthy. And I've really enjoyed that. So although I'm a little bit nervous for my midterm in a couple days, I really like everything else about school.
Tessa and Scott, young, gorgeous, and skating their way to gold.
There's a lot of reality TV out there. This should be interesting, watching two athletes in their prime going for an Olympic gold. For Sun News Network, I'm Ryan Pyette.